Welcome Dr. Shetty to Editor Speak. Sir, how important are nurses' notes, commonly known as nurses' charts, from a legal perspective?
First of all, nurses play a very important role as a part of the treatment process. They help planning treatment, they help in diagnosing diseases by the recordings. And in the recent past, they have also helped doctors and hospitals in courts of law.
Sir, what do you mean by in court case also? Could you elaborate?
In an interesting judgment from the National Consumer Commission, a patient, young girl, aged 17 years, was brought to the hospital with convulsions. A cocktail of sedatives were given, IV, to calm the patient down. It was observed the next day that the patient had developed swelling and cyanosis of the left hand. The patient was transferred to multiple hospitals, and finally the patient's 4 fingers of the left hand had to be amputated. The relatives filed a case of negligence. They alleged that because of the wrong medication and the wrong administration of the medicine was the reason for the complication. But after perusing medical record, the court observed an interesting noting in the nurse's medical book. It was specifically mentioned in the nurse's medical book that there was a prick on the left hand of the patient because of treatment taken elsewhere, and hence IV was given on the right hand. Based on this noting, the court observed that the complication may have occurred because of the treatment taken elsewhere on that hand, or it can be because of thrombosis or a vascular disorder which was underlying. Just because of this noting, the court did not hold the hospital or the doctors negligent.
Sir, so if I understand you correctly, the nurse saved the doctor and the hospital. Fantastic. But on ground zero in hospitals and clinics, the nurses are not given their due importance.
As a doctor, I do agree with this statement. Nurses are not given the due importance which they should be given. Nurses help in the treatment, planning of the treatment, and the patient care in the hospital. In the above mentioned case, the nurses have helped the hospital and the doctors in the case of negligence. In the recent past, there have been so many judgments which were decided just based on the nurses' notings.
So what would be your take on this interesting case?
See, nurses form a part of a treatment which is being given to a patient. The hospital should realize the importance of the nurses. They help in the treatment of the patient, planning of the treatment of the patient, and they help improve the patient care which is given in the hospital. More than that, this aforementioned case should make admins realize that they can help in hospitals and doctors in courts of law in cases of negligence also.
So I hope after this judgment, the hospital admins and doctors give due importance to this aspect while setting up the hospital protocols.
Yeah.
Thank you.